Okay, now we're in the Appearance tab. Now, if you've ever used AdSense, then you can see that this is very similar to how AdSense is set up and how you configure your AdSense. On this screen, what you're going to do is you're going to configure your here's your ad right here that's going to be showing in your content, and you just want to alter that to where it's along with the theme of your web page, colors, etc. Now, I wouldn't recommend being too blended in, because if you're too blended in, then it may not get noticed. And typically, I mean, you can try different colors and things like that yourself for click-through rates, but typically a link is blue, and you're going to get very good results if you keep your links blue. You can never go wrong with blue. But if your site's drastically different than that, you could go with a green or a yellow or red or whatever your site happens to be. But this is how this works. First, you're just going to select a layout. Now, traditionally, from what I know about AdSense, your square, like your 250 by 250, your 336 by 280, those ads typically convert very well, and they look really good in your content. Okay, so for this one, we'll just choose the 336 by 280. It's going to be one column and 4 ads in that column. As you can see now, the ad preview's been refreshed, and you can see that there's 4 ads in here. So that's what we're going to go with. And the columns basically just means if you want to put 2 columns, then your ads will show on 2 sides. I wouldn't recommend that. I would just keep this one column with the 4 ads for this 336 by 280. Now the background color, you can click on this, and this is going to completely change. I'll just do an example to show you. Change the background color completely. As you can see now, the background is a blue, and we're going to change it back to white, but I just want to show you that you have a lot of flexibility in how you want to present your advertisement. But a white background always does very well as far as your click-through rates and your ROIs. Okay, now moving down, your link font color is going to be your top line right here. So you would just click on this right here, and you could pick any color you wanted, and that would change that font color to the color that you pick. Okay, now your link font hover color is what color it's going to be whenever you mouse over. So we can maybe pick something a little lighter to show you what it would, a little bit of a contrast. Let's see here, let's pick a real light blue maybe, just so you can see what the difference is. Okay, now you can see as I hover over this, then it turns into the lighter blue. Okay, now your description font color is going to be the text underneath your link. Right now that's set for black. Like I say, if your website has a different theme, you can go in here and pick any color you want. We're just going to leave it at black. Maybe you just want a charcoal instead of black, so you just click on this right here, and it would slightly lighten your text. Okay, scrolling down some more. That's actually a dark blue instead of charcoal, but like I say, you can mess around with that and pick anything you want. I think we'll switch it back to black here. Okay, and finally your border color is going to be the color around your ad. If you want to do a border on it, you can. Like I say, typically an ad that looks like this right here tends to convert a little bit better, but maybe you want just a thin border around it to separate it from your content or make it stand out a little bit, and that's fine. You can do that by clicking on this button right here and then picking the color, and then it'll turn that to that border color. We'll just do black just for an example. Okay, as you can see now, it's a little black border. Could possibly, if you have your ads blended in really good, this could be something that would separate it and make it stand out a little bit. but for this demonstration we'll just turn it back to white. Here you can choose your font. You just scroll down, you have a choice between Times New Roman, Courier, and Lucinda. I would either choose this one right here, which would be in the class of Aranda, Area, Helvetia, and Sans Serif, or I would pick Times New Roman. You get outside of those and then your ads just don't look right, and people aren't used to seeing those other fonts in the ads, so we'll just leave those there. The font size is pretty self-explanatory. It's at 9 points, so if you choose 6, 7, or 8, it's going to make the font smaller than you see it. If you choose point 10, 11, 12, it's going to make the font larger, which is going to make the ad larger. Okay. Now your text alignment typically is going to be left, but if you have some maybe an ad block that you want to put in the middle of your content, you could choose center. Or if you want to put an ad block to where all this would shift to the right, where maybe you have an ad block on the right hand side of your page, you would just click right. That way it would blend in a little easier. And then the target window, you want it to go straight to that particular ad, or you want to open a new window. I would choose new window. That way your visitor is not going off your page. And now that pretty much wraps the video up for the appearance. On the next one we're going to get your ad code and finish up the ad builder.